Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Hope you guys had a great weekend. So, a lot has happened over the weekend. The price of crypto has soared. Infrastructure bill has been delayed, and we have a good news on Dogecoin Recovered for one individual that is retired. So let's get into the sticks here. So we're looking at Bitcoin right now on the 4-hour chart. Excuse me, and it is pumping hard right now on the 4-hour chart. In the last 4 hours, it is up quite a bit. It is up. What are we up? Almost 5% just in the last 4 hours that we're up. There's a huge spike, and it looks like we're getting close with the 50-day crossing the 200-day for the golden cross happening later on this week, early next week sometime if this continues on. Couldn't find really what's pumping crypto other than possibly the delay vote on the infrastructure bill. So we'll have to keep an eye on it. So we'll see how things go. But right now, it's a good day to be a Bitcoin holder. Dogecoin, let's take a look at it. Dogecoin obviously soared yesterday as well. It hasn't pumped back up to where it was yesterday. Yesterday's high was around 28.3 cents. Today it is at 26 cents. Still had a good pump from this morning. We barely touched the 50-day moving average here and bounced, which is a good sign that we're bouncing back above it. So we'll keep an eye on it. I think there's more room for it to go this week. So it should be an interesting week, especially with the infrastructure bill possibly being voted on tomorrow. Stellar, same thing. Had a nice pump yesterday to 31 cents. Came back down to a low of 27 cents overnight. And it is pumping up again. It is now at 30 cents. It is above the 50-day moving average. It has bounced off of it, which is good to see as well. So it might be a good sign that we might be going up higher as well. Litecoin, same thing. Had a nice pump here last night, 157.9 roughly, and then it bounced down to the 145, which is the 50-day moving average, and then bounced off of it. So we're seeing things bouncing off of the 50-day moving averages, which is kind of nice. Cardano. If we look at Cardano here, why isn't it loading? There we go. Cardano obviously pumped well as well yesterday to about 140, about 150, excuse me. And it had dropped to 138.9 roughly, and it is back up to 147. So we're having a nice bounce back up on it. We'll have to keep an eye on it as well. Ethereum, same thing. It hasn't reached above yesterday's high, which was around $3,190. It is right now at $3,122, but it is still pumping hard. The RSI on it is lower than it was yesterday at this time, which is good, giving us more, obviously, legs to run. A couple stocks that we're watching here. Hive, pre-market is at 330, so it's up 26 cents, about 8.5% up. Obviously, because of the crypto movement that we've had over the weekend, that is why that is pumping. I checked the news. There isn't any news for Hive right now. Mara, same thing. It is up higher, $2.75, 8% up in the pre-market. And that is because, obviously, Bitcoin is up higher. So, like I said, my view on Mara is about $250 for the stock price, possibly by the end of the year. Hive is about $30, $20, $30, maybe even as high as $40 this year, as long as they get all their miners in place. So we'll continue to watch those. And something I've been watching recently has been Standard Lithium. Obviously, there's been a huge push with lithium batteries and everything else, and they're a miner of lithium. And they've been doing actually pretty good. If you look at the charts going back this year, I think they're up quite a bit. But that's one of the ones I'm going to be watching here in the coming days. All right, well, let's get into the news really quick here. So the Senate votes to end debate on 1,000 infrastructure bill. Here's a couple of things that I have for it. I'm not going to play you the video for it, but I will go over the main points from the video. So here we go. Took some notes on it. So the infrastructure bill right now is on pause until possibly voting on Tuesday. No amendments will be voted on until then. And there's a couple of reasons for it. Debate to end on Tuesday. Senator Bill Haggerty holding out. He's a Republican, saying that it's too expensive right now. And Senator Todd Young holding out as well because it's tied to another bill that's 3-something trillion excuse me, dollars. So unless the Republicans speed things up, Democrats won't allow any amendments to the bill to be voted on currently. So what that means, if the Democrats don't allow the votes or the amendments to be voted on, we'll be back to the original bill, which is a disaster for the cryptocurrency space. That obviously includes miners, people that are staking, DeFi, and software companies to have to report on transactions of people's and basically KYC and all those things, which is a disaster because you can't do those things. So we'll have to keep an eye on it. See what happens. Hopefully something happens good today with it. If we look at, Elon Musk tweeted about it as well. Elon Musk agreed this is not the time to pick technology winners or losers in cryptocurrency technology. There is no crisis that compels Hive legislation. So call your senators, excuse me, and ask them to make this right. It won't take you more than a couple minutes to call your senators, but it is very, very important to the industry. And then we have some good news here. Wallet recovery service helps man regain access to 10 million Doge. This retired truck driver was locked out of 10 million Doge worth $3 million. Then a wallet recovery service came to the rescue and reunited him with a fortune. So a wallet recovery service says that it has achieved the impossible, opening up a 6-year-old wallet that contained 10 million Dogecoin. Keychain X said that it was contacted by a retired truck driver who had purchased a massive Dogecoin stash in 2015 for about $1,500. Congrats to him. Fast forward to now, and its value had increased by more than 2,000x. It would now be worth more than $3 million. So I just thought that was kind of a nice story to hear, especially on a Monday when we were having trouble with the infrastructure bill and everything else going on, even though crypto is pumping. I thought that was just a great story. So I'm happy for that gentleman to getting his crypto back. If you want to read the article, you can just search for Dogecoin Recovered. You'll be able to find it, and you can learn how they actually, what they did and how they got the wallet unlocked. So that's it. That's all I got for you guys. Have a great Monday. We'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll see if there's anything happening as far as the infrastructure bill, any updates on Bitcoin, Ethereum, all that. So we'll see. Let me know down in the comments below if you think the bill is going to be amended by Tuesday, and we'll get what we actually need to get with the bill so that the crypto industry is protected. And if you think, where do you think Bitcoin is going in the next week to a month? Let me know. All right, guys, thanks. Have a good one. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.